Going on, everybody? Can y'all hear me? Oh yeah, you good. Take three. All right, so today we're gonna do like it a little different. We're gonna actually look up for some setups. Look for some setups. Well, I'm still gonna feel, but um, kind of see what we got going on. Go to my go-to list first. And so, all right. So one of the things that I look for, right, is if I'm looking for a setup, right? Um, Actually, let me go get some water, go get some snacks, and then pour me a drink. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Give me 1 second. Work having it again. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. All right, so one of the things I look for the most, and when I'm looking for trades, is for us to come back into retracement areas. But also, uh, I look for things like inside prints. Like, say if we gap down or we move down, I look for some type of like inside print and then a gap, and then typically if we gap up from here, I'm taking this trade and moving up. And so I'll either take it off kind of spinning tops, dojis, or hammers, just like I'll take it on the top side, like a doji, gap down, boom, right? Same. Let me see if I can find another one coming to the downside. Usually I look for it on a day time frame. I look for that inside print. So we're gonna kind of go through there. And then I'm gonna fib it out so you guys kind of can see what I'm looking for. So like here, right? If I see one and I see it at a 50% mark, I'm looking for us to gap up, right? So that's one of the things. So we're gonna just kind of rush through here. Not rush through here, but we're gonna go through a few of them. If y'all have any tickets that y'all been looking at, just let me know and I'll see if it meets the requirement. All right, so This does not meet the requirement because one, it's not really a hammer I like, a doji, or it doesn't close inside of this candle, right? So like here, we open and close either inside or above the candle. Then what happened? Big boom up, right? Same with here, right? Close, open, and close inside this candle. Move down. You'll get your more explosive moves that way. Let me see if I can tell. Yeah. And so, and just the FYI, I trade futures a lot more now than I trade options. But I trade options occasionally. Still, if I see like the perfect setup, or if like me and 33 talk through some stuff, and it's a pretty good setup. So here, right? Only thing I don't like is that we're not at really a bottom or a top. We're kind of in the middle. But Disney wouldn't be a bad one if it gapped up and it ran, right? Definitely if it is hitting off the 20 SMA. Everybody hear me still? I'm assuming, yeah. So, all right, good deal. Damn. Like this would have been a perfect one, right? Uh, don't like that one. Okay, so uh, I'm looking at tickers that kind of like I got my go-to list of tickers that I look for. And so, all right, here, right, QCOM, right, gap down, hammer. If we gap up tomorrow, right, I don't know how to clear out. Anybody know how to clear out? I don't know what color I want to do. I'm just gonna write it down, y'all. Okay. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong damn screen. Oh, I'm glad you said something. No, I'm you said 10 minutes. I'm on the I should be on the daytime frame. QW, you see a day, or you see, what do you see? A day, or you see 10 minutes? I'm on a daytime frame. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, so I mean you could do it on the 10 minute, right? I like when I'm scalping, right? I'll just show you a perfect example today, right? So I think I made like about only I didn't do it, but here was an example, right? You got your doji here, and it's on the 1 minute, right? Doji, and then it's the NQ, and then you got to gap up, push up, right, and then move down. You're never in danger of having a stop, right? And so typically, what I'll do is if I'm on a day chart, right, and I'm looking at this on a day chart, my stop will be uh, so my stop would be typically slightly oops, sorry. So even here, like so we'll go to a 1 minute on QCOM to see if it had any. Uh Here's kind of one here, right? You got a hammer, you got this didn't gap up. All right, you got a spinning top, gap up, and we push up, right? So that would be a good one. Even like a quick let me see, here's a good one here, right? Take it, boom, right? But now this is quick. So I don't know if I would necessarily use it on certain tickers outside of SPY, QQQ, and NQ on your smaller time frames, if that makes sense. So like here's a perfect one, right? Inside, gap down, boom, right? So like I said, I use it more for NQ when I'm doing on a 1 minute, but you can use it on the 10 minute if you wanted to. Even if we look at a 10 minute, see if we have one. So uh, uh, okay, here, right? So you got your inside, you have your gap up, right? And your stop is underneath this candle. You could probably do this one. And guess what happened? Boom, we pushed up, right? So hope that makes sense. Make sense to you, KW? All right, cool. All right, so we'll go back to the day. And so the reason why I like it for day is because like when you're trading options, right, and like everybody doesn't trade options the same, but you got to be careful because if you don't have a lot of time on your hand, then time decay could get you, right. So like sometimes I've seen these kind of hesitate, right, and basically kind of sit in place, right, and you kind of need the time. Like right here, right, we got a gap. We had a inside candle. It gapped up, right, but it didn't push. But I'm assuming that at some point it should fill this gap. So if you want to go a month or 2 months out, that would be good for this type of trade. Here, right? Got your kind of a it's not really a spinning top, but you got an equal body, equal wicks on both sides, gap up and go. Right. I'm not saying nothing good. And so if I don't see anything good on a day from like movers, what I'll do is I'll move to a smaller time frame. So here, right, here was a good one, right? And so it got down and pushed up. But if you would have got, say, if you even would have gotten, shorts here with time, like a week, right? So the next week, so Thursday, you got this week, right? You would have been in the money if you would have got, a 340, 335 contract. Does that make sense? I don't see any good ones. Like this would have been, sorry, this would have been amazing, right? Doji, closed inside, gap up, boom, even though it came down a little bit, it never got past here. Mm, come on, give me a good one. This is who I was worried about AMD, y'all, that we may stay here. So now we opened inside this candle. If we gap up, right? If we gap up tomorrow, I'm taking longs on AMD. I'm just letting you guys know. And I'll probably do 0 days just because of how it'll move, and then or a week out. But I'll expect if we gap above here, then we're gonna gap and go. That's what I'm expecting. All right, I don't like any of these on here. Let me look at Mag 7. I'm gonna look at a. So now what I do is I go from a day to a 4 hour. Yeah, yeah. Are y'all still in the swings? 33. I'm assuming. Yeah. Let me check. Okay. Yeah. He got. Yeah. 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 At the money. And see, that's how I would play these guys. I would play at the money, just because you just kind of want to. Like, because when it explodes and you're in the money, you're gonna get a really really big move, right? Like a really really big move. Oh shit, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm telling you guys, if AMD gaps up tomorrow, I'm going heavy into calls, and I'll do next week, and then I'll jump in, and I'll probably do some 0 days just to just something sexy. All right. Uh, no. Okay, so no, I don't like that one. Yeah, I don't like that one either. Hey, I'm not getting anything good on a 4 hour. All right, so y'all in Google still? Let me check. And so this is what I also do, right? I check to see if like what 33 is looking at, what some of the other guys are looking at, whether it's only bags or any of those guys, in order to like see if it makes sense, right? And so here, right, I got gap down. I got a doji right here and a gap up with the big bar, and then I got my buy the dip, right? And so this is my buy the dip, sell the rip type of thing. Um, and so yeah, and so if we gap up on here too, if we because we're already at 191.63, I could get 8 up, right? So if we open up 191 or open up above here, then I'm taking longs on these as well. So Google AMD, because I already know y'all probably in some of these also. Yeah, that's Google 214. Yeah, see 33 already be ahead of the game, y'all. Okay, so here we uh so now Tesla, ooh, Tesla can be nasty on can get decent on Fridays. Let me see if I can show y'all something real quick. Uh, all right, so when you're on Weeble, right? I'm just gonna show y'all something real quick. Damn, that shit not working. Here we go. All right, when y'all on a 5 minute candle, one thing you can do, okay, is you can cycle through here, right, and look at your 805 candle, right? And if it is, yeah, yeah. If tomorrow, right, we get a, if on our 805 candle, if we get a long wick, now I wouldn't consider this a long wick, but if we get a long wick, right, I'm taking, if we definitely, if we get a long wick and we close above it on the 5 minute, right, I'm taking calls. Just off this, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. You'll see it when we have a long wick. They kind of show his hand. I've talked about this before. Damn, I hate fucking people sometimes, y'all. Excuse my language. That's not it. Hold on. I think it's this. All right, here. I think here's an example. Where is it at? Mark the last time they did it. Damn. Looking like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, y'all. Nope. Is Weeble always moving slow for y'all? Jesus. It's been that long since they've done it. All right, well, let me go to something different. All right, here we go. Right. So when you see something like this on the 805, mark out the top, mark out the high and the low, right? We close above it on a 5 minute, take calls. Close above it on a close below it, take puts. And when I say this, I mean it with a lot of with a lot of uh conviction, right? And I'm gonna show you something. I kind of did a study on it a while ago. Uh, where is it at? That's what it is. B17. So here you go. So here, right? So basically at 8 a.m. or 8:05 candle, it used to be 8 a.m. on TradingView, but that 8:05 candle, if we close in a specific direction, so Friday, right? Tomorrow's Friday. And there we go. Thank you for the words. So these are your high performing ones if we have a long wick at 8:05 on Weeble, right? And so it's a pretty much an 80% on these that we're going to go in that direction at least $1. But these are the average moves that it does, right? So if it goes, so if we, and this is per each, either direction we may go, whatever we close, right? So you'll see it on a lot of your mag sevens, right? And it kind of gives you, right, an idea of where we're going, right? And so it doesn't always print on every day, right? But if it prints, mark it. It's a gem, right? So y'all showed up to class, y'all got a gem. Some people know about it, some people don't, right? And just so I keep my mag seven here just because um every time that I'm looking for something, definitely on a Friday, right? If you get a Friday or you get a Thursday, right? Boom. Right. And so, like I said, some days aren't going to always be sexy, aren't going to be your best days, right? Like here, right? We had a close above. What you could have done is you could have marked out 50% of this, right? And then boom, took it, added and came back, right? That's another way that I play it. Here's another one here. Boom, right? 5 minute close above, boom, came down, could have added, pushed up. What are you looking at? 968 to 987. And so here's another one, right? And I'm not saying you hold forever, but shit, make a little money out of it, right? Close above, pushed up. Now you can't hold the whole, some days you can hold the whole day, but every day you can't hold the whole day. So take 2, 3 points, right, on your contract and then go about your day. All right, let's see what last time Microsoft had one. Here we go. So, and I'm waiting for a 5 minute close. So you got your 5 minute close here from 412 to 413. You got about $1 and some points, right? Here, right? 805, got to close above, right? So 412 all the way to 415. That was on 2-3, right? So we get one here. Look like Microsoft been printing them, right? 418 all the way down to 415, right? Nice $3 move, right? Here we go. Here's a good one here. And sometimes, like if we get too far away from it, right? One of the things that I'll do is I'll mark my line here, wait for us to come back into it, and then take it back down. So if you would have waited 422 all the way to 413 on 130, nice move on that day, right? All right. So that's just the thing you guys can look at. It happens pretty much on all of Mag 7, right? Here's Google, right? 2-3, boom, push up. Now you gotta be careful because if it doesn't move a lot, you should only retarget it $1 or two. So like that's why I like playing them on Fridays because Fridays 0 is on 0 days, right? You can, $1 move, $2 move, you can really make some money, right? And say Amazon don't look like they have many. Amazon wasn't always the best performing one, by the way. Just FYI. So Amazon 61%. If you look at all the days, right? Tesla is your best one, right? Tesla, Meta, uh, Microsoft, pretty much were your better days. Yeah. All right, let's go back, right? So AMD, like I said, now I don't like the doji on here, but if we got time on contracts, I love it. I love this move just in general on AMD. Definitely because even if we were right, if you throw a channel on here, right, it's gonna be an impromptu channel, right? Excuse me, y'all. Right, where we at? The bottom of the channel, right? Boom. So I'm expecting us to kind of go back to the top of the channel, right? Even if we still continue down. So good trade, good or good, yeah, you got time, even amazing. Okay, here we go. All right, bounce off of your 20 SMA, right? And then if we gap up on IWM, that could be a nice call setup. Yeah. What's Avgo doing? Ooh, Avgo looks good. Ooh, Jesus. Mm, mm, yeah. And then guess what happens, right? When you have shorts, right? What happens when they get knocked out, right? Right? They got close position by buying, right? So this could be a good one. I like Avgo, just FYI. Everybody understanding? B17, KW, and VM with a green. I don't know if you guys are still in here. Let's go to all right. You said walk through. All right. So here, right? We're on the 4 hour, right? So we have this inside print inside of here, right? If we open up above the close, right, you can get calls with a stop underneath here, right? And so if you want to play 0 days, just size for zero, right? And just hold for the rest of the day, or you can cut, right? If you want to cut, but if your size for zero, you're holding. If you I like this more for a short term play, only because we're in the middle of here, right? But we're on a 4 hour, so I still like that move up, and we can knock out these here, and then you have this gap here. So say if Avgo explodes, right? I don't know what their um if Avgo explodes, right? What are you looking at, right? You're looking at 234 all the way to a possible 244, right? So you can even do you can do here, and you can do gap fill here, right? And then your pivots here, right? So, no problem. So I would say, if you want to look at like I said, it'll be short term, right? Only because you have a situation here, right? This would have been the better play getting it here, right? So even if we would drop down to like a 1 hour, right? What do you have here? You got kind of it's not, even though I wouldn't necessarily take this one, because it didn't close inside this body, you do get like a uh where would be one? Yeah, this is hard because you don't really get what you want on here. Let me see if I got 30 minutes. So here, this will work here, right, on this day. And even if you fib between here, right, you got a nice retracement inside of here. This would have been your move up here, right? Or even here, right, you got this, you know, I don't know, it's called a pin bar with a hammer, right? Boom, push up, right? And you would have been good down there for a week for starting on Tuesday, or even 219 to 238. So it works on a lot. It works on any time frame. It's just it's more so according of how long your contracts are when you get it, right? So what else? What else? What else? Any tickers, y'all? Any tickers? B17 you want to go through? Mm, you covered with PDD. All right, so we'll work our way up, right? So we'll go to 1 hour here, all right? So 2 hour, wow. So let's do this, right? So what do you notice is about this, right? Look, my EXT. No, not when I'm charting. I don't. Not for I don't personally. because I'm looking on higher time frames. So like, although yeah, it's helpful sometimes. OG, I typically don't. Um, Now I'll throw it on if I'm looking in the morning and I'm looking for a smaller time frame to see what the momentum is. I'll look at it then, but I'm basing mine off of you know real time trading hours when I'm looking at potential trades or mapping stuff out. But then once we go to like in the morning, right? So say for instance, uh here, right, and I go to a 5 minute, right? So like for me, right, on non-liquid stocks, this doesn't really help me, right? And I'm gonna come back to PDD B17. But if you go to like something like Tesla, right, this is more helpful for me, right? Because it's liquid. Yeah, you're good. So right. So now I'm seeing that we're holding the 20 SMA. Boom, right? Then I'll follow trend, right? Or if I see like one of these type of moves here, right? Like in essence, I could fib from right here to right here, right? And guess where we hit 0.618 pushed up, right? And we held this, right? And then what do you notice here, right? All across this whole uh there you go. Boom. Every fib level basically held this line, right? And that's just from fibbing this part here, right? Even if I wanted to fib here, right? Where did he go? 0.618. Boom. Fell now. So we go back to PDD. All right. So going to an hourly, right? What do you notice? B17, B London, sorry, London. Uh, every time we hit this level, we bounce, right? So now, if I look at it from this standpoint, right? All right. So when we came up, right, we hit this 0.618 level, and we came here, right? So now I'm going to pivot the other way to see where we landed on the other side, right? 6.18. So now when I have trend lines with fibs, this becomes like basically two lines of defense or two lines of support of resistance, right? So you got to be careful here, right? And although we can push up, there's not to say that we won't, because if I fib from here to here, what are we at, right? So we're kind of at the same, kind of the same level where you got fibs and you got trend lines sitting there, right? So you got to be careful. So if you're taking trades, draw out your trend lines because you can kind of see where it's landing. So now if I draw my trend line from here, right, you can do it a different way if you want, but I'll do it from here, right? So now we're at this little area here, so we're gonna pop out, pop down, right? Just depends. So this is basically showing me that we're going up, right? If we get into this area, people can start taking profits. But yeah, I'm assuming we'll probably fill this gap. Be London. We should. Let's see where the gap puts us at. So gap puts us about right here. So that would make sense for me. 113, 114. No problem. Yeah, I didn't really see it. Yeah. But all right. Anybody else? KW, you got anything? I'm gonna look through swings to see what all y'all are in. Top of my head. 33 been calling some bangers, y'all. Hope y'all been paying attention. Yeah, you was on my list, y'all. You was definitely on my list. Yeah, you was definitely on my list. Then we got some basically this BZ for me is like a mean reversion type of thing. We've gotten too far away from the mean. So typically when you get that, we get a pretty big move. Uh so here, even if you look here, right, on this 1 hour, God, Jesus, it'll be beautiful if it goes. Here, if we hold this with this doji and this gap up, oh yeah, bro, yeah, yeah, hit this damn 20 SMA and just whoo, yeah. It damn sure was on my list, y'all. This was the my blue list was the list I was looking at of certain things. Like Microsoft is one. Yeah, Tesla could oh Jesus, Tesla could go. One of the other things I like to do, y'all, is like to see how far we are from the 20 SMA. That's when we get too far, right? This is just a mean reversion type of thing, right? Get too far, right? Tesla typically doesn't get more than 5% or so from it. I think this was like the furthest and it came back quick, right? But this is all different stuff that you can kind of do, right? And this is on a 2 hour time frame. I don't know what it looks like on a day, but yeah, then I guess 8 is like the thing, and this just starts to come back. And not that you wait till it gets to 8 and you take it, all right? You look for a reversal pattern, right? So here, boom, inverted hammer or whatnot, gap down, right? Boom, push down. Reversal candle, right? Engulf this old candle, push down, right? Inverted hammer, push down, right? You look for some type of reversal candle on whatever time frame you're trading on. They didn't do shit. FDX was like, oh, I'm mad I missed this one. I'm mad we missed this one, 33. Right here would have been amazing. But it just moves so slow sometimes. C was a good one, right? Uh, where are we at? Are we at all time highs? Some of these other ones, yeah, you was definitely. And see, I like you because if we could just get up out this little area right here, this consolidation area. Ooh, this could be lovely. Well, oh well. Um, with PayPal do, yeah, PayPal just didn't do really nothing. And so I wouldn't be surprised though. Like, yeah, see, this thing close inside of here, and I don't really. This not really a favorite candle of mine. But you'll when you notice them, you'll see like Doji gap up, push up, right? Doji imbalances or Doji like gap, Doji gap and goes are my favorite. I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, so all right, so we went through a few. Like I said, AMD, Google, Avgo, and Tesla are all on my list, but they're pretty much on y'all's list already. Uh, so now we'll say that. So let's go to when you're plotting stuff, right? Or you're plotting. There's a specific way I use my fibs, right? And I plot them on a 2 minute. And if you've been in my class before, you know exactly how I plot them. But if you haven't, what you do is you take that 358 candle on a 2 minute or 5 minute, and if we gap down, you start from the top, okay, to the bottom, right? And you look for us to hit in this area and reverse back, or if we gap up, right? You look for us to uh where's a gap up at? Let me show y'all an example. This is just a field gap, so that wouldn't really um Tesla's one of the ones that fills gaps, y'all. Just FYI. Tesla will fill this gap without any issue, or at least try, right? So here, boom, reject it, reject this, move back up. So these are all little moves you can take. And then if you throw, again, throw y'all's, what's the name on here, right? It's not really that, it is, but you got H's going all the way down, right? Fix this up a little bit. Here we go. H is all the way down, protecting your trend line. Trend line actually lit up from up here. Oh yeah. Let's go to SPY. All right, here's SPY. All right. SPY came, popped in this area, popped right on back out. SPX, which is what this is based upon, and my newsletter is based upon, right? Failed to go hit PZ, right? Drop, hit OPZ, and right at around 230, right? A little before, a little after 230, 234, right? Came, and it gave you a re-entry here, right? Boom, push up, right? And so you'll notice here you get gaps. Like with SPX, it's lovely. You get you a gap and go, right? Gap and go, gap and go. It's on a 2 minute. Let's see what it look like on the 5 minute. Can we have any on a 5 minute? Not really. But you'll see them on 2 minute and on 1 minute. Gap and goes. And then your stop can be real quick, right? Because it can be an actual level stop, right? Just do the level above. Like as soon as we get in, get out here. Right. Here, get out here. So when it goes, right? 12, 13 points, right? Here, quit, right? Now, if it does something right here where if this was actually down here and you get this long candle, do not take the bottom of it, right? And so you have to be quick. Like here, I would not take this. Only reason why I wouldn't take this is because it could gap and then push back up, right? And fill that gap. So you want the gap to be closer to your where your entry is at like a pivot point, right? Or reversal area. They just roll the 20 SMA right on up. So even here, right? I like taking these too where we bounce off of the SMA or any type of SMA that you use. You can use whatever you want to use, right? And then boom, bounce, push. Same here, right? If we bounce off of SMA, right, and we go, I'm taking that every single time. Excuse me. Like I wouldn't take this, even though this can be a continuation in a pattern. I'm not taking this because we're so far away from where my stop would be for me. Some people can, right? I mean, size accordingly. Like right here, you got a gap, right? But you gotta understand, we're we moved up, came up, and even then, bought you a fib, right? You didn't get into discount, so I wouldn't take that gap and go there. This one, so this is one here, right? Hit it, came back. Let's see if it meets our 50%. Nope, I wouldn't take that. Now here, right? Close inside, and hit our reversal and a gap. Take it every single time. You got to be quick where you're going to be on 1 minute, everybody. So, any questions so far? I just don't go to a 1 minute and just start taking every single one of them. It's a method to the madness, right? But yeah, also I'm gonna start looking at for these, right, and looking for certain, uh, on higher time frames, to kind of get you guys into some stuff that I see, like right here. So that's not too bad. Is that PDD? Yeah, I know. What's that extra about PDD? I wish we would have caught that moment. I wish we would have caught it right here. June 13th, 33. That was the day. I think we talked about it around that time. Didn't we talk about something? But I like it because even still though, you had this inside candle here, right? And you had a gap up. If we could push. Yeah, we did Baidu and Babu. That's what we looked at. But they all kind of rolling the same with me. Some it depends on who wants to move that day. But yeah, like it because then you got this right here, and then you got this here where we had 50% here. So yeah, we could move to 122, fill these gaps here. Yeah. Ooh, mm, yeah. I like it because it's if this curls up to 33 on a 1 hour or 2 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour we should be above, yeah. At 1 hour, yeah. It definitely should be able to close that. Yeah. And go look at oh y'all been some earnings junkies, y'all. Nah, y'all been killing it though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all got a gift for earnings. I don't even I'm scared to play 'em. I might do one a year. Jesus. Look, I ain't mad at it. Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. But just if y'all are like when I fib right and it hits point 0.5 or 0.382, I'm definitely looking forward to either hit this area here and then this area next and then this area next. So like that's beautiful. It should run to here, at least 73. I don't know where y'all at with it, but yeah. Yeah, bounce off this 6.18 level here. Let's see if we went further. Yeah, point 0.5, 0.618. Yeah. This little box here, that point 0.5, 0.618. We can hold that and move up. That's nice. Yeah, y'all should be able to get this easy. Oh Jesus, and it's a bull flag, right? Y'all? Something like it. Yeah, you got your double bottom here, but you see what I'm saying here, right? Even though it's not necessarily my favorite ones to take, but you got your gap, and it just went right, like here, inside gap. Jesus, but when they go, y'all. You just gotta. It definitely if it lines up with some lines up with if it lines up with some date like not date, I'm thinking about the wrong thing. It lines up with volume and where stuff is at, you know. That's why I be, when you know, they be reading flow, yeah. Oh, they had earnings. Ooh. Ooh. So what I'll look for is for it to come, do some type of reversal pattern down here, and then take it on up. Here, cap, go, giving us a pain. So just if we are looking at this from this type of standpoint, right, since we fell down, right, you got one buying area here. Let me change this fib out to, there we go. And then you got your next, oh, shit, here. So if we fall into here, right, I can understand that and they get bought up, right? If it falls in here, this is just a gap, big gap. But I doubt we fall that low. This is where I would buy these two areas. Definitely ER because it's gonna shoot down. Yeah. Yeah, I like Amazon. I used to trade Amazon. 33. You remember when Amazon used to like be like Tesla back in the day when it was like $3,000 a share? And that month, like Amazon was, whew, y'all, Amazon would go. I'm talking about those things stocks be moving now. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Amazon, keep that on watch. HWM. Okay. Sure, you got all time highs. Uh, yeah, which ones? Oh, I always like Tesla number one. Yeah. um, Tesla. It's what fella today. Let me see. I want something that's gonna move. Hold on, yeah. 33 real quick. Are you long 33? You shorting? We at the top. We at the top, man. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, I like. You got a pretty good fucking target on. Ooh. Okay. I, ooh. Glad you said something. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah. MSTR. Yeah. What's it been like on Fridays though? Uh, yeah. See, it do good when you got it, the AMAs on your side. When it gets flat. Now, what it could do, 33, I'm thinking that it could come back to here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, compared to everywhere else, that shit moves on Fridays. 'Cause it usually gap up. So this was a Friday, it gapped down and closed it. No, sorry, this was a Monday. It gapped down, or it didn't really gap down. It just it fell down and came back up. This one it popped up, closed the gap and came down. This one it kept going. Yeah. Yeah, I just only reason I like it is if we gap and go and we try to go get 20 on the 1 hour. That's the only way. And then how I would look at it is since we hit this area. Let me see what it from where I want to fit this from. Yeah, 337. Let me see what it looks like here. Yeah, yeah. If it can push, get some momentum, then yeah. And I'll put Tesla and I'll put AMD first and I'll put MSTR second or third. Sorry. What is coin? Oh fuck. Yeah, one of this damn SMA. Yeah. Excuse me. Here's a good example here. And here, gap down a little bit. Here, gap down. Close. 38, 36. Yeah, gap down. Push. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Uh, and what's a good one that I remember Snow used to run on Fridays. Snow, they don't run like it used to. You get 1,000% play on Snow. Easy. Before 11 o'clock. What's in that video doing? Y'all already in the video, so that's y'all already in blah blah. Mm, this could be interesting here. Hold and push up, but they don't really move enough. Me on a Friday. You know, it's funny. Cheap one that used to move a lot was fucking AAL, y'all. Jesus. You know, yeah, that's the only way they can push them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Microsoft was on my list yesterday or today, rather. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, uh, one Tesla, two Microsoft, and then three AMD. That's what I like. Yeah, that's what I like. Yep. Tell you why. That right there. Yeah. Yep. And definitely if we get one of these here from Microsoft, even if it didn't do shit today. But if we get one of here and we close above it or close below it, I haven't been doing nothing with any of them. Jeez, what the fuck Microsoft been doing? Here we go. Microsoft cover. Hopefully they give us something. But yeah, those are my three. 33. Tesla, Microsoft, and AMD. Yeah. And of course, y'all, because I trade. Let me see what they're doing. QQQ SPX is always on the down. Ah. Yeah. Oh. Just gotta be careful with SPX when we've been bullish like this, right? Cause y'all know how a candle forms, right? So you got your low of the week right here with that's your open. Here, shit's actually down here. Open, right? Open. You got your body of the candle, right? Depending on how far they take us up, expect some type of close back into the range. And that's going to be your high close. And typically, how they do it is they do it like that. So we'll end up in between 20 or 30% of that range, of the range here. But any questions? Any questions? Dog Mom, you got any questions? You know, you're one of my favorites. OG, you know, we've been riding for a long time. 33, I'm doing this thing in here. Love it. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back on live again next week, y'all. Y'all know I got a special needs daughter. He probably cut this out, but so in the beginning of the year, we always got a lot of doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So I call Travis. So, but at the beginning, I don't know if I said end or beginning, but beginning of the year, so it's a lot of doctor appointment, get all her stuff. So even all right, y'all see it here. This shit small wick came down. Oh, right. You'll notice it. Boom here. Same thing. When we're bullish, we put it usually in the beginning of the week. Friday, expect some type of, so you'll get push up probably Friday, but the high end past Thursday, unless we already gap above it, right? We might even gap above it, make people chase. And yeah, 33 called it early when he said um new like a noon reversal, or even here, right? Down, push up, right? Here, right? For this Friday or for this Tuesday. Yeah, here we go. Monday, push up, push down, right? You'll notice it pretty much every single time. Now there's some weeks, right? From Monday here, came down, and we did something weird, right? Came down, came down, came down on Thursday, and then we get skyrocketed up to close up here, right? So those are more like they want to take everybody out. Well, typical in your bullish weeks, right? Well, you know, boom. Yeah, so y'all get the picture. So if you notice that we put the low in the week early, right? We put in early, buy dips. Right? Put the high in early, Monday, Tuesday, sell the rips. But if I look at y'all on here, right? When we're above Sunday night and Tuesday, Sunday this time frame, Tuesday this time, I'm always buying the rips. Also, we've been above January NFP. We got NFP tomorrow. Oh yeah, we got NFP tomorrow, 33. I forgot about that. Ooh, yeah. All right. Yeah. So that, I ain't gonna say it changed anything, but uh It does add a little wrinkle into certain things. But that's a 385 tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, sorry, 385. 400. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that ain't too that ain't yeah. I mean shit, let's blow the top off, y'all. Everybody get in. No. Oh yeah. This could you already performed this H on the this is me just looking at the H um of the 20 SMA, right? So price follows it to a certain extent, right? Just a little bit more extreme. And then yeah, yeah, this could be we just need to get back above here. We get back above here, off to the races. Then y'all see the signature, right? Or y'all see, I ain't call it signature. Y'all see the here, right? Inside, push up. The last little end of day. That was probably nasty. Then you got the gap here. Then you got the gap here. So, all right, y'all. If nobody has any more questions, I'm gonna let everybody go. See if I can get me something to eat. Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate it. So this is how we're gonna kind of do it. It'll be days, it'll be times where I go over fibs and stuff like that. But um, you got one. But what I'm gonna start doing is just making it where we kind of go over tickers and stuff, and then we'll kind of look through some things. Um, but we open up flat or I'm gonna post this 33. Yeah. I just don't know. I don't know if we're gonna dip. I don't know if we're gonna dip. Sorry. I just don't know if we're gonna dip because we should. We should though. But let me see something. Yeah, no problem. I want us to dip here, but I'm looking at futures now. They're both so damn close to the damn previous day high. I'd rather them come back in, hit the equilibrium of earlier, and then go. 'Cause then we'll be kind of like either we'll already be at the by the dip, or because what I don't want to, it's like we gap and we try to go and then they short everybody. But that might be good too. Just FYI. It is, no, it's good for long. But all right, y'all. The wine kicking in, eating some fucking Tostita chips. I don't even eat chips. But all right, y'all. If y'all have any questions, just let me know. Thank y'all for attending as always. Y'all keep gapping up. Uh, I'll be probably on charts all night. I don't have to do anything tomorrow morning. So y'all see anything y'all want me to look at, just let me know. Yeah, I'll probably trade tonight. Yeah. As always, man. But yeah, dog, mom, doctor's appointments are done. We good now. We back on 9:20. Let me shut this down. All right, y'all. Good night.